Okay, so I'm back in the house again, Tabac Therrien, giving you more updates. And I used to talk to this guy, Jerry Lynch, in Vancouver, and he's a trance medium. He used to go kind of close his eyes, and then Sananda would come through, and Saint Germain, and Mother Mary, and the Ascended Masters, and they used to tell me all kinds of things about what was going on in the world. You got to look up Sananda, Ascended Masters, Saint Germain, and all kinds of interesting things, crazy stories. Beverly Woodburn used to host that in Burnaby. I used to go up in her tower, and we would have cake and ice cream, and she had her little doggies there, and then we'd have about I don't know, anywhere from like 4 to 6 or 10 people all crowded around. Jerry would go into trance, and all this energy would come in the room, and little, I don't know, like morph like lights. It's just like you look up Stuart Wilde and the morph on the internet, and the energy would go a little like rainbow lights in the room, and sometimes it would knock you on your ass, and you'd have to just close your eyes, and you couldn't even barely be there because it was such a strong energy. And then you could ask Sananda questions. Jerry would, it wasn't Jerry anymore. And even Sananda said Jerry is like he's in the back of the head somewhere, just sort of meditating, and Sananda would come through. And we would ask Sananda questions, and Sananda would give us a lecture about various topics, metaphysical, spiritual topics, sort of like forgiveness and letting things go, and I don't know, going for body work. If you couldn't like meditate or if you couldn't envision things, you go for body work, and that's how I ended up meeting Wayne Kealoha Powell and the shamanic bodywork people out of Hawaii. And I went to Aloha, Hawaii, and Molokai, and I learned how to do the Ho'oponopono from Dr. Hugh Len in Portland. You can look him up at that ridiculous website he's got. Is ho'oponopono.org. It's all about, I love you, please forgive me, I'm sorry, thank you. You just say it over and over again. I don't know. I'm going to play some music now. It's going to be like French Canadian music that the Stamp Brothers used to listen to. It was called Chick Corea. And the song, Billy Stamp used to play this for me and laugh because he said that Howie and Donald, his brothers, used to, well, I'm not going to talk about opiates, but that's what they liked. And they would play Chick Corea, Light as a Feather. And it's not the same. Like, there used to be this girl that would sing. She was like a jazz singer. And she'd go, in my life. And the song would go on, and Chick Corea would play, and Billy would howl with laughter. I never quite got it. It was one of those French Canadian things. Anyway, we're going to try Light as a Feather by Chick Corea. Here we go. I got it going here on the. You always give you these stupid advertisements for you on YouTube before you can play the song, and you got to skip around. Okay, I'll make it big, and then you can see Chick Corea. Here it is, Light as a Feather. I'll turn it up. Chick Corea, maybe you can see it. I'm not sure. Chick Corea, Light as a Feather. So we're gonna have Light as a Feather, and I got my black cafe. It's something we do. Okay, so now I'm going to give you some little hints and allegations. Over here, we got this guy here, Ramana Maharshi. Thus spake Ramana. It's all about this stuff, mumbo jumbo from India. This guy was an enlightened master, okay? He's not in the physical anymore. If you go to Arunchala in southern India, that's where they've got an ashram, and you can go sit there. An ashram's like a complex. Not really a church, but you go and meditate, and they'll feed you there, and give them donations, and they'll donate stuff to you. This book here is called Waking Up in 5 Dimensions by Maureen St. Germain. I used to know Jeff St. Germain. He's in Vegas singing now. He's kind of like not exactly well, I'm not talking about those things anyway right now. Anyhow, if you look into Waking Up in 5D, it's all about sort of the event, this thing where we're leaving 3 dimensions and Illuminati being bad and mind control and CIA, MK Ultra, and all these Jesuits that were running the world, Pierre Trudeau and Fidel Castro are all trained by the Jesuits, and Yale University and Skull and Bones and all those presidents that came from Skull and Bones, the Bush brothers and their uncles and all the whole relatives of the Bushes, and then the Clintons, and they all went to Yale and they had all these connections, and then there was Chiang Kai-shek over in China and Sun Yat-sen, and they were all related. They were all being put together, this conspiracy to rule the world. I figured it all out. I'll tell you, Tabac Therrien's no stoop. Anyway, and the main events here, and bikinis and Celestine prophecies, and I don't know what else. I was going to go and give you that link. I'm going to find the link. Maybe I'll just pause for a second, come back. Okay, it's Tabac Therrien. I'm back again, and I'm going to show you now on Facebook where you go and find out about the event. So here we go. This is the 4-4 portal on here. You just go search for the event. It says the event is happening. About this group, many people from all around the world are receiving information about a galactic wave of light which is on its way to the Earth. Some say we are now experiencing the edge or the tip of this wave. This wave of light has been prophesized in all our ancient calendars and societies. Many say that March 2018, well, it's come and gone, is going to be a huge tipping point for the collective consciousness of Gaia. And as such, we will be witnessing the hugest influx of light Gaia has ever known for the last 25,800 years. Om Shanti. We have got this star tribe. So you can go there and then you click on join group. And Facebook does its thing, and it says I'm pending as a member. I don't know if we can look and see anything. You got 884 new posts today, 7,301 members in the last 30 days, and other things they're talking about. Well, the suggested groups are the Event Connector, We Are One, Awakening Together, Modern Lemurians. Lemuria was like ancient Atlantis, another ancient civilization, etc., etc. The other one that you can look up is like Star Seeds, and I'll just go look that up and come back. Okay, it's Tabac. I'm back again. I got my dream big cup of coffee. I'll have some coffee. Un bout de café en français. Maintenant, ici, la verve, the verve, and it's a song I like. It's called Lucky Man. I'm going to put it on here for you. There we go. And it starts off, and there's, I can't remember what that guy's name is anyways, this singer. And they hang out in this beautiful place in California, and they sing all these songs. I'm not going to turn it up so you can hear me. Anyway, I'm going to take you back over, and we're going to meet these light workers, these people that are anchoring all this cosmic love energy onto the planet. I'm not going to say that I do it at the Westford, but I do it at the Westford. You feel all this energy, and you just transform it, and you ground it right down through your feet there, and it goes right there, so you link between the earth and the sky, and I don't know, it's just these things that I learned over the years. Okay, here we go. This is Facebook, and it's Star Seeds and Light Workers. And I don't know, what do they say here? It's all frozen here. What's going on? The internet's kind of slow. Okay. So here's somebody, she says, last couple of nights I've dreamt people were sent to me. I was giving them light. The past 7 months I've been dreaming of Archon battles, spaceship meetings, pieces of the event, and I am giving light. Guys, we won and are about to receive a huge reward. Congratulations, light workers, we did it. Can't wait to meet you all. Somebody else said, as a young child, I discovered that I was able to sense energies. So there's all kinds of people on this website. There's pretty girls that are doing all kinds of things. Somebody else is talking about a guide how to live. You can go on here and read about all these people that have come through depressions and managed to stumble back. Downloads, this energy is like in the Matrix when Keanu Reeves was getting downloads from Morpheus and all these other, oh, it's all cuckoo wacko stuff. But the truth of the matter is that everyone believes this stuff. So what's really happening? I think it's happening. I really do. I really do. And then there's the synchronicities and things, and coincidences. You turn on the radio and it's the perfect song for you, or you look at the clock and it's 11:11. Or you wake up in the morning and it's a bunch of 11s, like 3:11. Or you look at the clock and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just funny things. Or you see planes like it's 7:37, 7:47, 7:57. The planes. I know it sounds kooky and crazy, but it's real. It's really real. You can go and look. Reiki is another one. I used to do Reiki. It's like energy work from Japan, Mount Fuji, and enlightenment. I told you about Ramana Maharshi. You can look up at the Wanderling. Just Google Wanderling and you can find Wanderling on the internet, and it's a bunch of links to all kinds of enlightened beings and people who met all kinds of strange things, and Battle of Los Angeles and World War II. Oh, it goes on. It's a rabbit hole. It's so deep. Enjoy yourself. Don't be too concerned. In the end, everything is fine. Everything is perfect. I guess that's all. Be a lucky person. Enjoy the music. Have a lovely day. This is Tabac Therrien, and I'll talk to you later.